Let's just go over Module 7's homework. This module was going through the grouping of rests, so by doing the assignments, we'll make sure that you totally understand how to group your rests. Your first assignment is on page 57. Number 19, add proper rests under each bracket. Remember to complete each beat one at a time. You still want to see your beat bubbles or where that first beat, where the complete beat is each time. Be careful when you're in 4/4. Remember, you can never ever join beats 2 and 3 together in 4/4 or really in any key. Also keep in mind that if you have a whole measure rest, it's going to be a whole measure rest, whether you're in 4/4, 3/8, 2/4, whatever your time signature says. Let's look at page 58, number 20. You're going to add bar lines to each of the following examples, and underneath write in the counting for the main beats in the proper places. That's a really good way for you to make sure that you understand where the main beats are, and for me to know that you really do understand. Don't forget to clap the rhythms of the examples in question 20 as well. Take a look at page 60 next. Number 22. Circle the individual beats in each of the following time signatures. And the first one is done for you, so you can see each circle represents one beat. Of course, when you're in 3/4 time, you're going to have 3 beats, or 3 circles in each of the measures. In 4/8 time, you'll have 4 circles, and in 4/4 time, you're going to have 4 circles as well. Number 23, add proper rests under each bracket to complete the bar. I've done the first one for you so that you can see how you can start at the beginning and write an 8th rest, and the 8th note and the 8th rest give you your first beat. Then you can go to the end and add your 8th rest at the end, and then you have your 4th beat. And remember, you can never join the 2nd and 3rd beats together, so beats 2 and 3 must be 2 quarter rests. In example B, I wrote an 8th note instead of an 8th rest, but again, an 8th note and an 8th rest would be 1 beat, and then you've got your quarter note, which is your 2nd beat. In number 3, in 3/8 time, you want to see each of your beats, so we would have 2 8th rests after your 8th note. In D, we have the 2nd and the 3rd beat, so you need a quarter rest for the first beat. I'm hoping that by doing the first measure of each of these, that will help you get started to do the rest. This question continues on page 61. Here's the deal. If you do A, B, C, D, and E, and let's say F, perfectly, then I'm not going to ask you to do the rest. But they have to be 100% perfect. Okay? Take a look at page 62, number 24, and it says circle the individual beats in the following bars. Remember that when you have a triplet, that means that you're playing 3 notes in the time of 2. Number 25, add 1 or more 8th note triplets under each bracket to complete the bar. So that's pretty straightforward. Number 26, add proper rests under each bracket. This is to get you really used to triplets. Remember though, a whole measure rest is a whole measure rest. Okay? The other thing to remember is in 3/4 time, you're going to want to see each individual beat. In 4/4 time, you can use 1 rest for the first half of the second half of the beat. But remember, you can never join together 2 and 3. That goes for 4/8, 4/4 as well. Number 27 on page 64. Add bar lines to each of the following according to the given time signature. Okay? Just remember where your unit beat is and how many beats are in each measure. On page 65, add bar lines to each of the following according to the time signature. And number 29, add the correct time signature to each of the following. So again, I'm after good quality work. So all of these, if you do the first half of each of the questions and not the second half, but you do them absolutely perfectly, then I won't ask you to do the rest. If there's one little mistake, though, I will ask you to do more. Okay? So that gets you through Module 7. And next you have a review test. But I wait on that until I check your homework, because I want to make sure that everything is clear before you do your review test. I hope I see you at Theory Club this week. Have a super week. Bye.